If you're looking for a whole new amp to add to your collection, then virtual amps may just be the best way to go. These digital amp simulators are accessible, they take up no space except for the space in your hard drive, and oftentimes they're free. All these highlights can be found in the Ninja Amp Sim by NaLex. Stay tuned because I'll show you how I set this up in the mini song that you heard in the very beginning of this video. Then I'll give you an overview of the amp sim, discuss some of its features, show you some raw guitar tones you can get from it, and then I'll share my final thoughts. But the first thing you're going to want to do is pause this video and download my Elite Tones cheat sheet. It'll help you figure out how to dial in killer amp tones using my best tips all in one place. This quick and dirty resource is especially helpful to have when using amp sims because it'll teach you how to make them sound like real physical amplifiers. This cheat sheet is completely free, so use the link that I've placed in the description of this video or go to zacksharguitar.com and download it, then come back and we'll see what the Ninja Amp Sim is all about. Alright guys, so I'm going to quickly go through the setup I used in this mini song that I wrote. So we've got the Ninja Amp Sim itself, and I just left the amp settings at their default at noon, and I thought that sounded pretty good, so I just kept it as it was. And then from there, I used the Miko 2 cabinet simulator. And this thing is sick. This thing is my favorite cabinet simulator slash impulse response loader that I've used with this Ninja Amp Sim. And then I used a noise gate. I EQ'd it a little bit. And then I added a little saturation in the mix. So that was guitar 1. Guitar 2 is pretty much the same thing. The main difference is that instead of using the Miko 2, I'm using the NAD IR by STL Tones. And now for the face melter part. So pretty much what I just did differently with this was add a delay. That was it. To give you a quick overview of the amp sim, as I mentioned before, it was developed by NaLex. It's definitely primed for metal players, and I think you can get some pretty broad flavors from it, anywhere from old school metal tones to more modern sounds. It mostly lends itself to dirty, high gain distorted tones, but if you're looking for a cleaner, more articulate guitar tone, then it may take a bit of tweaking for you to pull this off depending on your guitar and other factors. So now I'm going to briefly go through some of the features that the NaLex Ninja Amp Sim has to offer. So this thing is pretty bare bones. It has pretty standard controls that you would see on pretty much any other amp or amp sim. It has this clean drive channel switch here. And this is not uncommon with amp sims, but this does require an impulse response loader or a cabinet simulator of some sort, because if you don't, you just end up getting this hissing wall of unpleasant noise. And also the Lancaster Audio Pulse are some options you can use for this particular slot in your virtual signal chain. The NaLex Ninja has been a go-to amp sim for me whenever I want to lay down some ideas or just noodle around. It works especially well for metal and rock players or for anyone who's looking to get a dirty, overdriven guitar tone. To make this whole thing sound good, you're going to need to download the amp sim itself, some sort of IR or cabinet simulator, and my Elite Tones cheat sheet. The amp sim and the cabinet sim will start you off with the sounds, and the cheat sheet itself will give you tips on how to make this amp sim or any other amp sim sound like a real physical amplifier. The cheat sheet will also just help you figure out how to dial in killer amp tones in general. The applicable links are in the description of this video, and you can also find the cheat sheet at ZachSharGuitar.com. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Zach with Zach Shar Guitar, and I will see you in the next one.